Okay, I think we are about to go live. Just give me a moment or two and I'll just make sure everything is working fine. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Uzair and thanks for being with me today, either live or watching this recording. If you are live and you can hear me and see me loud and clear, then I would appreciate if you can just put a little hello in the comment box on the right hand side. Hi Swadesh, hi Richard, thank you. Yeah, it's all working fine, and in today's session I'm going to cover how to set up your campaign, not literally going into the Google Ads interface, but actually how to visualize and how to sort out your keywords into separate ad groups and write the relevant ads for them, because I had a fair few emails about people struggling with it as to how to get the best quality score and how to write good ads for your keywords. With regards to getting the best quality score, you need to set your campaign ad groups extremely tightly so you don't have lots of loose keywords. And what I mean by that is you need to have the group of keywords extremely tightly knitted and they're very similar or same, and then you're going to get some really good results. And I'm going to show you how I set this up. So in the next few days and weeks, I'm going to focus on repeatedly doing this exercise over and over again so you can see how my mind works, how the mindset needs to be to organize these keywords. And if you want me to create a campaign for you, then by all means just put them in the comment box, what industry or niche you're in, and I'll put them on my list to do, and then you will see how I download those keywords, how I use them and create those campaign. And that way you will learn. And if you are working for an agency or you are a freelancer and you have got lots of different clients like plumbers, a dentist, or any other service based or e-commerce clients, you will get to know how I work. Now, I'm not saying I'm this is the best way, but this is one of the ways which I have been running my campaigns for a long time, and it works pretty well. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, you should be able to see my screen now. I think the text is cutting off a bit. Let me delete all the irrelevant columns from here. Okay, I'll zoom in a bit. Okay, the screen is still cutting off for some reason. That's better. Okay, so today I'm going to create a campaign for wedding photography or photographers. I know for a fact a lot of wedding photographers struggle really badly with regards to organizing and setting up their campaigns the right way. So what I've done is, or what I do always, is go to my keyword planner, put in my keyword, and download the whole list, which whatever it gives me, right? And then you can either use Google Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets, whichever one you work with. I prefer to work with Google Sheets, as we use G Suite for all our company workflow. Import them in here with file, import, and all your keywords will come in. So I've deleted all the other columns. I don't need them. All I'm worried about is that keyword and the average monthly searches. So I've got a long list of keywords. Let's see how many they are. So it's about 406 keywords. Majority of the time what happens is people or advertisers are only going to pick up a handful of keywords, throw them in the campaign, get started. But what about the other keywords, which are, although they are low volume, they may be really good, because not many photographers in this case are bidding on them because they're not using it, or they can't be bothered to spend a little bit of time and sort them out and get them created. Each keyword needs to be put in together with other relevant keywords in this list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this whole lot. I go to my tab. Now this is a bespoke spreadsheet which I've created. It's not available from anywhere, but what I will do is I will put up a link later on in the next few days where you can download this list for free and start using it. Okay, so that's a little thank you from me for being here with me today, and also watching this on YouTube as a recording. Now this is where the magic begins. To sort out 406 or 4,000 or 10,000 keywords, no matter how many keywords you've got, it's going to take you a long time. So what if you were to be able to search and sort? And that's what this does. So it's all programmed over here. And what I want to do is go through these. Now you can see wedding photography prices. It's completely different to Asian wedding photographer. So I can't have the same ad for these two keywords. Or Yorkshire wedding photographer is completely different to destination wedding photographer, and so on. So I want to group them together. So the way I do that is I will first of all pick up a keyword. Let's say Asian wedding. So what I'm telling Google Sheet is to scan through this column A, whichever keyword has got these two words, put them over here. So now this ad group for my Asian wedding photographer has got 4 keywords: Asian wedding photography, Asian wedding photographer, best Asian wedding photographers, Asian wedding photography prices. So that's good. Now when I have my headline 1, I mean I would always put this keyword as in headline 1 straight up, looking for Asian wedding photographer or best wedding Asian wedding photographer, etc. It's going to be extremely relevant. Okay, now we are going to look at, let's say, if I were to put in, let's say, wedding photographer. Now most of these this list will have that keyword in there, so it won't make very targeted ad group, right? although you can use it this way as well, what I would do is I would not create a wedding photographer. I would possibly put in destination wedding, because we know that photographer is there on all those terms. So now it's starting to do its magic. It's going to give me whatever there is on our list. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in cheap, so I'll keep on local wedding. Okay, then let's try something different. Now you see, photo shoot is completely different to wedding photography. So let's have a look. If you set up a campaign like this, I can guarantee you that you are going to get the best quality score, and your click-through rates are going to improve, your CPC is going to go down, your ads are going to look really good in comparison to your competitors. Now you see how many of these wedding photo shoot has popped up in here. Wedding photo shoot. Now when I create an ad for photo shoot, it is super relevant. Okay, let's put in something else and see creative wedding. Okay, let's try that. We've done destination. Yorkshire is very cost. That's a good one, because people will always be looking at how much for the weddings. Oh wow, look at that. Wedding photographer cost, average wedding photographer, typical wedding photography, pre-wedding, drone. That's a new one I've seen. Let's try drone wedding. So, wedding, I better spell it properly. Oops, it was correct before. I'm thinking of something completely different. And I don't smoke that either. Okay, drone wedding photography. Now we've got this in both of these ad groups. Okay, it's they may compete against each other. So what I will do is I'll go through this list and see if there is an overlap. Then I will delete it from either from here or from there. In this instance, the drone wedding should stay with the drone wedding and not in the wedding cost. So I would potentially take this one out from here. Okay, let's try something else. Natural wedding, Scottish packages is good. So you want to go after the low-hanging fruit. When somebody is looking for cost, packages, pricing, they are really deep down the funnel. And now I've got some really good long tail keywords, and that is also another thing you need to look at, is go after 3 or more words and you will find your campaigns are going to perform really well. Wedding pricing, wedding, let's see if somebody is looking for a discount wedding photographer or something like along those lines. If you have any questions or you want me to do an exercise for your campaigns, then just put in the keyword or your business type and I will pencil that on my list to do. So wedding discount is not giving us anything. That means there's nothing over here for wedding. So did we do? Now you can see how many ad groups I have created in a matter of minutes. Now obviously right now I am demonstrating it, but usually in a matter of minutes I just have a look at this list, and I've got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 different ad groups so far. Oh, more than that. Yeah. Okay, let's do Hindu wedding. I saw Jewish wedding as well. Let's see, Muslim. So I'm taking a guess. I don't have to go through all this list and see if there are people looking for these kind of keywords. So there you go. I think Indian wedding is quite big. So whilst this is searching, you can have a little drink or go make a cup of coffee, come back, and all of these will be done. Fine art is a good one, I think. Sikh wedding, that's another religious wedding. So Muslim is not there. I can do Sikh wedding. I'm surprised Muslim wedding is not here, but Google knows better. Sikh is there. Indian. Okay. We've done natural. Affordable is a good one if your pricing is very affordable. Fine art, female, that's a really good one. I would definitely go after that one. Let's see. Okay, that's only one. It doesn't matter, even if there's one. If you don't get the clicks and the impressions, then pause it after a little while, but at least you are trying, and see what's happening. Bridal photography. Okay, some people are putting completely a different keyword compared to wedding photography. So there you go. If you are doing boudoir photography, you got some potential clients from here. Photo packages. All right, did we have packages somewhere here, didn't we? Wedding packages. Yeah, we had wedding, so let's try photo. Now photo packages is a little bit broad. I personally would not go after. It is there. It's good because people are putting in wedding. This kind of keywords I would avoid because it could be any. It could be family portraits or packages. It could be baby. It could be anniversary or anything like that. So now it's giving me a red warning message over here, or a sign, because it is overlapping with another ad group. So that's how it has been created, to give me and our team that error message that is in 2 or more ad groups, so you can delete it from here. Okay, so I hope you guys are following how I get these keywords. Budget is a really good one. Beach, budget. And when you set up a campaign like this, your client will be so happy because they will know that you put in the effort to really make all these ad groups super relevant, or the keywords in these ad groups super relevant, and your ads will be super targeted as well. Okay, so Tiny, you're asking, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, what tool are you using for keyword research? So this is a spreadsheet which I created for myself and our business, which we use for ourselves. I will put up a link in a few days where you can download it for free and get started with setting up your campaigns like this. Okay, Richard from WSI Priority. On an upcoming live, can you go in more depth on the step prior to this, how to do the keyword research? So Richard, what I do is I just go in here and download the keyword ideas. So you don't need to make things extremely complicated. You've got the whole list in here. I've got 400 keywords. You know what? People don't even use 30, 40, let alone 400. And I'm sorting out these 400 because I'm not doing all the heavy lifting. The spreadsheet is doing it for me. And I can easily sort out or dig out some really golden keywords from here. Look, vintage wedding photos, Pakistani wedding photography. Okay, vintage and Pakistani. Let's try that. Vintage. Okay. So what I'll do in tomorrow's session is take this number of ad groups and write ads in front of you, and you will see all of these will be utilized, and the ads will be extremely targeted. I'm not going to write just 2 ads for all of these keywords. Each ad group will have its own keyword ads with that keyword in the headline, description, and in the path 1 and path 2. So the keyword will be in 3 different places in the ad, which will make it extremely relevant to our keyword. Hence, your quality score is absolutely going to go high. And when somebody sees your ad and they see that if they were looking for a budget wedding photography, and then the first headline it says, budget wedding photography or photographer, it is more likely to get the click than your competitors. Okay, so that's it for today's session. I hope you enjoyed it, as I'm thoroughly enjoying these sessions, and I'm going to continue doing this for at least the foreseeable future to help you guys. And I've been getting some great feedback as to how these sessions are helping everybody with their Google ads. I would really appreciate that if you haven't subscribed and hit that bell icon, then please do so. Every time I go live or put up new videos on YouTube, you will be the first to get notified. So thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.